As the spring semester quickly approaches, many students are rushing to schedule appointments with their academic advisors. Classes are filling up quickly, and it is important that students effectively discuss their class choices.
Due to the requirement of having class online during COVID, holding advising appointments via a Zoom call has become more frequent. Some advisors are even mandating having their meetings solely on Zoom.
I started using Zoom only when Zoom became available. It used to be in person, right? Then COVID hit, and essentially we started doing Zoom. So I started doing Zoom.
Dr. Lawson, a professor at Westchester University who has been involved in academic advising for 16 years, claims that in the past 4 years, nearly all of her students choose to meet online.
It's the most convenient.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody wants to meet face to face, I would do that and make an appointment, but generally Zoom is easiest.
Nowadays, Zoom meetings are being used to replace in-person meetings constantly in both educational and professional environments. Advisors at Westchester have also experienced this shift in demand for meeting online.
So I used to do both. I've gradually started doing more so just online, only because of the fact that it's more convenient schedule-wise for students who commute or who aren't here for a weekend or who might have went back home or be out of town. Like it limits the schedule where we both have to be there in person.
Although meeting online has become a popular alternative, there has been dispute if Zoom meetings are as beneficial for the student as in-person meetings.
The only downside for me is you don't get to know your advisees as much. I think that when you do get to meet with them in person, you build more of a relationship and rapport with the students, but just meeting face to face. And I don't think you necessarily build the same thing on Zoom.
Even though in-person academic advising appointments seem to be slowly dying off, many students still prefer the face-to-face setting.
I prefer in person because when I'm on Zoom, I felt like I was just waiting for the meeting to end and I could leave at any time. But in person, I was kind of getting into more in-depth in the conversation.
But the overwhelming majority favor the comfort and open availability of its online counterpart.
It's just such a hassle. You have to get out of your dorm, get out, walk all the way to the advisor's office. I'd much rather be online for my sessions with my advisor. I just prefer it more. I think it's more convenient.
The struggle of adapting to college life can be quite stressful. Reducing the stress is every student's top priority. And with a new website in place for registering, students are going to want to be educated on the benefits and disadvantages of Zoom versus in-person advising appointments. From WCU News, I'm Nicholas Saris.